So once again, Badlion has been called out for stealing Forge mods without contacting the original authors, and lying about it on Twitter. So here we have a tweet from CAD7, the developer of High Stats, which is a mod that basically shows you uses the Hypixel API to get stats for Bed Wars, Sky Wars, all these different things, and it shows it on the screen. And CAD7 says, lol, I just found out today that Badlion actually implemented their own version of High Stats to their client. Dang, I didn't know my mod was that influential. Someone replies saying, so they took your mod without you even knowing? Damn. He says, basically, and copied the logo too. And you can see similar looking logos here. Down below, Skier says, what license did you publish it on? CAD7 says it was closed source, so he didn't have a license. Then someone from BLC says, hey CAD, just to make something clear, we didn't look at your source code / steal it to create our version of the mod. Now, he actually never mentioned looking at the source code. He just said the code was never published. So that's a little bit of a self-report right there. So, no, we didn't look at your source code. So where was that mentioned? That wasn't mentioned anyway. He was accusing you of stealing the idea. But yeah, okay, all right. You didn't steal the source code to make our version of the mod. And, Skier points out, you took the name, logo, and all the features without even asking him. Like, even if you didn't look at the code, that doesn't matter. You took the name, you took the logo, you had the exact same, layout of stats, you had the exact same functionality, right? And then this guy continues saying, we just want to clarify, we use the available information provided by Hypixel's public API. And this person called Scrub Badline took charge of coming up with everything we displayed the way we did it. Okay, so he's now saying, he's deflecting onto this other person. It's like, this person made it all themselves. And I don't think he looked at the Forge mod. Or we spot a lot game modes that are not in the original mod. I don't think so. I think it supports the exact same game modes. And then, as for the logo, we just took Hypixel's H font and an S and made it white. We're 100% okay with renaming the mod if he doesn't want the name on the client if he asks us. This is something that he should not be asking you. This is something that Badlion doesn't understand. If you're stealing a Forge mod, it is not the prerogative of the Forge mod developer to talk to you, right? The Forge mod developer does not have to come to you and say, actually, I don't want my mod stolen. I don't want you to use my mod name. You are the ones that actually have to go to them and ask, hey, can we use your name? Hey, can we use your ideas? Hey, can we, so on. And he says, again, we don't have any ill intent towards this hard-working mod maker, just inappropriate. We'll try to be more mindful in the future and obviously try to avoid these situations. Okay, there's a couple things to unpack here. The first thing I want to unpack is the claim is for the logo we just took Hypixel's H. Alright, they just took Hypixel's H. That's reasonable, right? Let's take a screenshot of this. Now, Hypixel's H, by the way, looks completely different to this. Hypixel's H has like a, where is it? It has like a, oh, the tweet was deleted? I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't look like Hypixel's H. And if we, let's, we have this here. Let's go ahead and take a screenshot from Discord of High Stats. We'll go ahead and take this here. Screenshot that there. We'll just do a little bit of scaling, like so. And, oh, look at that. Let me reduce the opacity a bit. Move it down. They changed it a bit, did they? Yeah, it's the exact same logo, like almost pixel for pixel. Yeah, no, you did. No, all right. So that's number one. They just that is shameless. They did take the exact logo. So okay. And the second thing that I want to talk about is the claim here. We'll try and be more mindful in the future and obviously try to avoid these situations. That actually reminds me of something. That actually reminds me of when the same thing happened to me back in 2020. And my mod, called Not Enough Updates, was stolen in a very similar manner, and I was not contacted whatsoever. I made a fuss of this on my Discord, which has 80,000 members, and so very quickly they realized, oh shit, this person actually has a following. We better, we better resolve this. And so I get an email and these DMs from Master Gberry where he says, I understand this mod is a lot of your time, effort, energy, and passion. Normally, we do reach out to the original mod makers before trying to port their work to Badlion client. I offer my apologies, this did not happen for your mod. It did not happen for my mod. It also did not happen for the creator of High Stats. It also did not happen to the creator of the Bed Wars Height Overlay, Pink Ulu. It had also not happened to me a second time for Bed Wars Colored Beds. In the case of Bed Wars Colored Beds, here are some screenshots of Scrub, the same person who, came up with everything for this Forge mod, who also came up with everything for the Bed Wars Colored Beds, who you can see here saying the mod is shown off here and linking a Hypixel forum thread that contains my Colored Beds mod. Now, of course, the concept of recoloring beds in Hypixel is not something unique, right? I don't expect to be contacted, but the fact that they are expressly linking, and this is like a message to the developers, they are expressly in communication with the Badlion developers. This Scrub person is giving them a link to my Forge mod. He also says, apparently only took those guys a few hours to make it. Now, I've decompiled Badlion and I've looked at their colored beds and compared it to mine. There are some minor differences, but they use pretty much the exact same method, and the code is very, very similar. And so I know for a fact that they decompiled this Forge mod, and I also know for a fact that they decompiled NEU, and they took source code from NEU. I'm not going to go into details of why I know that, but I do know that. They definitely have copied source code from NEU and from this mod here. And so the claim that they did not look at CAD7's mod is very, very suspect. Anyways, yeah, that's it.